There we go. My mic. Sorry, I wasn't plugged in. I was filming a little bit earlier. And, what the heck is going on here? Stream is healthy. Why does it say please stand by? Why is it saying please stand by? What's up? How you doing? What is it showing on your screen? And why is it saying please stand by on my screen? Interesting. Let me check out. Does it show please stand by on your screen? Nope, nope, nope. Oh, weird. It must be just on my side. All right, let me refresh that. All right, what's up, guys? Sorry about that. Hopefully everybody's doing fine today. There we go. There we go. It's up and everything. Good, 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 good. Stream started. Lion, how you doing? Mark, James, how you doing? Sean, how you doing? How you doing, guys? So today, what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be trying to raise money for the prostate cancer research and men's mental health. So, as you can see right here down below, it says sponsor me. It says $3,678 out of $10,000 raised. So all the money goes straight to the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. I don't get a cent of it, so don't worry about, you know, like, oh, well, he's going to take. No, I can't. I literally can't. So if you would like to support men's mental health and get me to get to the top of the list, because I would love to get me the top dudes at 20-something, but 10K, that'd be great. It's for a good cause, and if we hit 10K, I'll be putting in $1,000 of my own money on top of it, so we'll be like 11,000. But we'll see. We'll see. All right. So if you guys want to do that, yeah. So will I be analyzing close call? Yes. Or a jat, or a jit. Hopefully I said that right. Yes, I will. I will be going over some accident stuff. So it's just gonna be like a variety hour, or 2 hours actually, and we're gonna be doing that. So what is up, everybody? We got new coasters in, so I'm actually sending these coasters. I got a few. Actually, I got quite a few. Some coasters. As was it? Last stream yesterday, somebody won 3 of them, so I got them in an envelope right here, and he's gonna be getting 3 of them plus the stickers. So here's the thing: I'll be doing giveaways for this whole shebang dang. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to this screen right here. So we're at 3,678 out of 10,000, and I get to see on my end who's donating. So throughout this 2-hour stream, I will be doing a giveaway, 3 giveaways. I'll be doing just three giveaways. I'll be giving out some coasters and some stickers. So if you'd like to donate, doesn't matter how much you donate. If you donate $5, $10, $5,000, whatever it is, you'll be entered. So guys, if you could please donate to the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride with my link right there, that would be great. That would be great. So all right, let's see. Let's double check all this stuff. Alrighty. Double checking everything. So we're gonna go over some accident scene stuff pretty soon. If there's an accident video you guys want me to look at, I'll definitely look at it. I got some that were submitted to me that we could definitely look at. If you guys would like to do that, I think that'd be really fun. So I'd have to go to the submissions. So we also have a video submission form. So if you guys would like to submit videos for me to do an accident scene analysis, I'm all for it. We're going to do it. So with the first one's going to be coming from Shag's Too Short. So let's see. So this one was submitted to me. Let me go over here. And if you guys are wondering what this is, I'm wearing a Discord shirt. One second, let me pause that. There we go. I'm wearing a Discord shirt. So I'm Discord partner verified. Boom. Partner. So if you guys are wondering what the Discord is and what we're doing here with that, is that this is the Discord. So the Discord is a giant chat room. We have a bunch of cool people. We have all our admins, moderators, DDFM legends. So if you're a patron, you get your name up here. Pretty cool. We have a crew lounge that only patrons and YouTube members can get access to. Food and drinks, pets, caps, camping, gamers. But all this other stuff, mental health, maintenance and gear, all that stuff, that right there is open for everybody. It's absolutely free. Afternoon, Alex, how you doing? So if you'd like to chat, and I'm throwing a bunch of stuff in the chat, a bunch of links in there. Dan, are you using your white helmet? I'll be using my white helmet. I'll be using my Shoei Hornet X Shoei Hornet. I keep forgetting because I'm used to this. So Shoei Hornet X14. There you go. It's a great helmet. I'll be wearing full gear. See, this is absolutely live. This is absolutely live right now. So you guys want to join the Discord? If you join the Discord, you're brand new. It'll actually pop up saying that you joined. So I think right here, Toggle Doggle join this or spawn in the server. So he's a brand new server member. So boom. So oh yeah. Sync your YouTube and Discord. Add that girl. There we go. So we'll help her out with that. So that's the cool thing. There you go. See, we got great mods and great admins. How do you receive your Discord role? A bunch of other stuff. So pretty cool. All right, at Gat. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go into this video. So this video was sent to me by one of my DDFM crew members through the forum. We're gonna go over this one. But guys, we're trying to raise money here. That's the whole point of this. We're trying to raise money for men's mental health. And if you would like to, please, please, please click that link right there and donate. I'm going to go ahead and double check it right here. And that way we can see who's donating. That way you're entered into the giveaway. And we're just going to have a chill hangout right now. Oh, Dave7777 already is entered. Thank you so much, Dave777. I'm going to go ahead and add your name to the giveaway list. So you're already automatically entered. So Dave777. Thank you so much for the donation. We're making men's mental health more pronounced. Not pronounced. That would be terrible. We're making it making everybody more aware of it, because honestly, men don't get very much when it comes to like the marketing and the awareness, the funds. Everyone's just like, whatever. Do you think it would be better to buy an armored jacket or an armored flannel? I'm in Florida and I don't want to be dying of heat. Armored jacket. Armored jacket would be better. The flannel would be a heavyweight denim or a heavyweight cotton. And that doesn't do as much as some of the abrasive material that is out there. But it might be good depending if it, because you're saying heat. A flannel is going to be probably hot. So that might be a problem. Awesome. George Andrews, thank you so much. What's up, man? So we're going to watch this. There's a lot of long clippings on the ground. Okay, turn. It's a turn. Okay. Good, 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 good. Very good. Oh, a little too wide on that one. It's hot. Watch out, watch out, watch out, it's hot. So this was submitted. Here comes his buddy.
What happened?
It went too wide.
Aw, I warned you.
Yep.
Okay?
I'm fine.
How's your bike?
Stuck in the weeds.
That's a good friend, man. Ask him first how he's doing, and then his bike. No judgment, no nothing. Just helping out.
Well, you didn't do bad. I mean, you just went a little wide.
Yep.
Okay, you ready? Here we go.
There we go. So we're gonna go back to that real quick. That girl, Callie Moore, thank you so much for entering the giveaway and then donating. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you in here, man. By man, I mean, you know what I mean. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I believe it might have been. I have his name here, but I don't want to be giving out everything. Shags to short. I got his original video and everything. Could have been. Could have been. I got 5 entries. If it is hot, an armored mesh jacket. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hopefully we got that fixed for you on the Discord. But yeah, so let's go ahead and go over this one. So I noticed all the long clippings, and I think that's what he's putting his hand down for. It's like, hey, watch out for long clippings. I've never actually had a problem here in Tucson with long clippings. Everyone keeps talking about that stuff. If you guys have that problem where you're at, please let me know. Right in the comments, like, is that something that's real? Like, I always thought people were joking about that because I've never had a lawn clippings accident or witnessed one or had anybody tell me about it. But I mean, this is obvious right here. Look at that. Look at that. All right. A little bit of bumps. So remember, you have intersections each and every time you have a road that's connected. So if we go back, let's see. Do I remember which buttons to... Nope, it's not that button. I forgot which buttons to use, the keyboard commands. I haven't done it in a while. All right, so right here. We have a blind intersection kind of right here with this big brush right here. But if a car does come out, more than likely you're going to see that. But I just want you guys to realize, hey, this could be an incident too. It's not just curves. Remember, curves and intersections. Oh, yeah, I saw that. So what he's doing, he's actually giving himself a very wide berth. He's giving himself a very wide right here. So he's going to do outside, and then I don't know if he's going to do inside, middle, or whatever. But he's opening up for a good spot. And the reason why I think he's choosing to go this wide on this turn, and he's not the one that crashes, but he's going to go wide on this turn, is because he can actually see. I do not recommend getting on the oncoming road, oncoming traffic, if you're going to be making a normal turn. You can tell it's oncoming traffic because you have a sign right here on the very top. And the sign is actually pointed the other way, so you're gonna have traffic coming this way. So watch out for that. Let's go back just a little bit. So if you have to, I don't know if this does look like it's an intersection. I don't think there was ever, yeah, it is an intersection. There was never never any indication of looking to the left to make sure there's no traffic. They have a stop sign, but I never trust that because it's blind. And I'm just pointing out things. This is not what caused the accident. I'm just pointing out things that I see. And these are things that I focus on when I'm actually riding. So we have a stop sign right here. Blind turn. Goes super wide. Who knows if a car came out and did a right-handed turn when we're super wide like this. So guys, watch out for that. And then we're going to move into this one. Very good turn. We're not going fast. It's about 48 miles an hour. No, if it's outside of the country, it's probably going to be kilometers. But quite possibly could have been 48 because we went a little bit wide on that one. So let's take a look at that. And it's going to be speed and the blind turn. So the rider up front is definitely going to be the more skilled rider, just because of the way I can tell by his body positioning and kind of how he talks. And he's been around it for a while. The guy in the back, not necessarily a new rider. Let me see what he wrote. I think he wrote me something. No, he didn't. It was somebody else. It's not necessarily a new rider, just the fact that it's just outside of your scope and your limits. So right here, we're gonna go right here. So now we're at the apex. Okay, we're right at the apex. We're at the closest point to the turn. You see how he's nosed into right there, right at the beginning. This is a very early apex, which is gonna cause him to get pushed out wide. If you went wide apex, or not wide apex, late apex, you're not going to have this issue of going super wide. In order to do a late apex, you're going to have to slow down a little bit and then turn in at the last moment, basically. So right here, he turned in way too early, which caused him to kind of bounce out. And there we go. At that speed, you're going to bounce out. At a slower speed, you could probably make it like super inside. But at a higher speed, you're not going to be able to do that unless you really commit to it. I think at this point, when he... went to about right here, it's like, oh crap, the turn is not done. I go out, and luckily he didn't hit the tree that was right there, and he just hit some bushes. And after that, he just comes up, turns off, engine shut off. His buddy left. The only reason why his buddy turned around is because he's constantly looking at his mirror probably, and then saw that his buddy's not behind him. So as somebody that's up front, you should definitely do that. Keep checking your mirrors unless you have a comm system. So that's what happened right there. At least that's what I think happened. And that was very interesting. That was very interesting. So we're going to be over here. Somebody say something. So this is the Discord, guys. If you guys are wondering what that is, that's the Discord. It's absolutely live right now. And the Discord is a wonderful place to meet other DDFM crew members. But what I would like this stream to be all about is the donations. We're donating to the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. It is for men's mental health and prostate cancer research. Oh my gosh, we got some more donations that were rolled in. Let's go ahead and add you guys to the list of stuffs. I got a list right here of who's donated. So we got Dave 7777, that girl, Joe Pop, and then Brian Gata. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the donations to the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. We are at 3,699 out of 10,000. All next week I will be doing so here's new writer questions here. I will be doing a live stream almost every day just so we can get some cool stuff in here. So we got new writer questions on the Discord. We got I'm not going to show the mental health thing, but we're going to do maintenance and questions right here. We also have motorcycle media. Everyone's posting their cool stuff here. I love it. Look at that. That's a really cool picture. That's really cool. We also have the crew lounge. Really cool here. I think I got tagged real quick, but I'm not going to click it because the mental health is more so, it's not necessarily, it's not necessarily, private. I mean, it's open to everybody. We have 1,600 members, but I don't think everybody on YouTube needs to see it. So, we had this one right here, and we got another video submission. But before we jump into the next video submission, I'm not top 10 anymore. No, before we jump into the next video submission, we'll do a few Q&A type stuff. I'm not top 10 no mo. So let's go to Gentleman's Ride. Go back to this. So Gentleman's Ride, this is where we're at. So we're at 3,600. Oh, we got to update this. We got to update this. Why isn't it updating? Come on, update. We're at 3,827. Nice. So if we go to the leaderboards, so I'm right here. It says that I'm in first, but it's not because there's first place right here. First place is 20 grand. So I don't know if I'm going to get first place, but 10th place is only 7,535. Okay, I'm down here on the next 20. I'm in the next 20. It's not good no more. I used to be top 10, guys. I used to be top 10. I don't even know where I'm at. I'm in top 50. I'm in 50 now. Which is, I mean, it's not really a competition. But I'm 42nd place. 42nd place. Love to get back to the tippity top. So if you guys would like to donate to me, or not to me, to the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride through me, please do so. So I'm here to answer you guys' questions. Let's go back to the crew lounge real quick. Let's see. There we go. Actually, we'll just do this. We'll do that. So guys, let's donate. Let's get up in there. Let's do it. But I'm going to answer you guys' questions. So Kaylee says, I have a Flux Air mesh jacket, and that is great for summer warmer weather. Check eBay. Found a good deal on mine there. Yeah, I think you have what Nikki has. She has an air mesh jacket from Fly. It's a great jacket. I think somebody said yesterday they encountered corn husks on the road during harvest time. So yeah, I used to live in Yuma, Arizona, and there would be lettuce all over the the road, because of all the farming and everything. A lot of mud, a lot of problems, just stuff coming off the fields. So that was the biggest problem when it came to riding next to the fields. It's a newer version. Awesome. That's crazy. We got it a while ago. Yeah, let's keep asking questions, guys. I'm here to answer them, and then we'll go over another accident scene. So, Sean, you said, one sec. Michael G, what bike do you think gets a bad rep? What bike do I think gets a bad rep? I think Honda Groms get a bad rep. I think because there's a lot of hooligans on them. A lot of people stunting because it's easier. I think it gets a bad rep because it's a great 125cc bike. It is something that you could easily learn on, and it's a lot of fun. But I think a lot of people are not wanting to get it that would get it because of all the hooligan stuff they see. And then Boosas, I guess. All right. So Sean says he's accelerating, coming through that first arc, then hit second arc of turn. Yep. Justin Vanilla. Justin Vanilla. Let's see. I messed up. Told my wife I wanted to buy a motorcycle just to get to work. Now I want to ride it more. She's not having it. Take some classes. Show her that you're doing the right thing. Show her that you're doing the right thing, and that everything will be good. 42nd globally, 19th in the U.S. I want to be a top 10 in the world. I want to be top 10 in the world. So, guys, let's go ahead and donate to the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. If you're new to the channel, or not channel, but the stream, I'm giving away DDFM crew coasters and stickers to a few winners. I'm going to do 3 winners. Okay? So, if you donate, whether it's $3, $2, $5, $5 grand, $20,000 billion, you're going to be entered in, okay? You're going to be entered in. So join on up and do that. Men's physical and mental health is very important. Let's see. Let me scroll back up. Michael Eden, how to deal with roadkill like squirrels or possums. Excuse me. Let's just stick with something as small as a squirrel. Do I swerve or should my bike handle the bump? Your bike will handle the bump. Your bike will handle the squirrel. Anything bigger than that, you're gonna probably want to avoid it. Now, the main thing is you're gonna want to avoid every single thing. You don't want to run over anything. You want to avoid as much as possible, but if it comes to it, run it over and make it an actual action. Don't be like, oh no, I accidentally ran it over. Be like, no, I came to the conclusion that I was gonna run it over and I ran it over. That's kind of what I would do. Sometimes I go into Terminator mode when I'm riding, constantly scanning, analyzing possible threats, like when they showed Arnold's POV in the movie. I actually just made that connection. So YouTube members, all YouTube members got an early look at next week's video. It's unedited, so it's like straight, like nothing on it, and all my screw ups. And I talk about using the Terminator vision. Patron members 20 and above got to see the actual video. The actual video is done, and patrons senior crew and above got to see it, and they're gonna be able to see it until it comes out Monday. Let's see. Busa, what's up, Quakers? How you doing, man? Lottery between now and DJ, I'll make you number, dude. That'd be sick. I had the same just now. Now I've got her going for her license. Jeez, I can't even talk right now. If you donate, do you get a shout out? Yeah, I'll shout you guys out. If you donate, I'll shout you out. So right now, Dave7777, thank you so much, bro. Calais Moore, that girl, thank you so much. Joe Pop, thank you so much. Thanks for doing this, Dan and company. You're welcome. And Dave says, thanks for all the cool videos and content. Brian Gator, thank you for all you do for the riding community and focus on men's physical and mental health. Thank you thank you all four for the donations. We are raising money for the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. Let's go ahead and refresh that, because that is not what we're at right now. Enigma for you, we are raising money for men's mental health, so it's supporting prostate cancer and men's mental health for the Movember Foundation. Guys, it's crazy. Let's learn a little bit more. Let's riding for men's mental health. Let's look at this. All right, so prostate cancer is the second most commonly diagnosed cancer in men. The Movember Foundation is the largest funder of prostate cancer programs in the world. Absolutely love that. So it talks about what prostate cancer is, what are the risk factors. So the older the man, more likely he's going to be diagnosed with it. If you're 50 or older, you chat with your doctor. Family history, ethnicity, all that stuff. Suicide prevention. So this is, I started doing this because of the mental health. And then they kind of went into the prostate cancer stuff. Actually, no, I turned that around. It used to be prostate cancer stuff, and then it turned into men's mental health and prostate cancer. So I actually really like that. So 510,000 men die from suicide globally each year. That's one every minute. That's insane. That's one every minute. This is why I'm supporting this ride. I mean, it includes its motorcycles and its men's mental health and prostate cancer research. That has everything to do. This is getting hot. This is getting hot. That has everything to do. Can you get a shout out for being on the other side of the earth? Yeah, okay. Bobby so far, how you do? Oh, Enigma became a YouTube member, boys. Thank you, Enigma. That's awesome. That's a great way to support the channel and what we do here. Let's see if we can hit 4,000 today. Maybe let's see if we can do like what is it? Let's see if we can do like $500 a day. Let's see if we can get that. If we hit $9,000 raised, I'll fill in the last 1,000. If we hit 10,000, I will fill in the last. I'll fill in another 1,000. So we'll hit the 11,000 if we hit 10,000. If we hit $930 or $9,300 raised, I'll put in the last 700. So let's do that. Let's do that. Bobby so poor. There you go. Sorry about that. I get distracted. I get distracted. Awesome, Enigma. Thank you for the kind words, man. So I got 4 people in the giveaway. If it's in 2 hours and I'm giving away 3 things, those 4 people have a great chance to win. Like I said, I'm giving away DDFM coasters. These are pretty much one and done type coasters. I mean, they're just for funsies. I'm gonna give you 3 of them, and I'm gonna mail out 3 coasters per winner. I'm gonna have 3 winners for this 2-hour stream. We got an hour and a half until I pick a winner. So, yeah, it's gonna be pretty easy for you to win if there's only 4 people. So let's keep donating. Let's keep raising money for prostate cancer and men's mental health. And we're gonna go over this next video while we're figuring all this stuff out. So we're gonna go up to here. Let me go up to here. Yeah, let's go up to here. There we go. What's this? All right, there we go. Perfect. Awesome. Moving on over. I get distracted easily, guys. I'm like, I'm a dog. I see a squirrel, I want to go do some things. So make sure you guys share the stream. If you guys want me to go over something specific, please write it in the comments, and I'll definitely go over something more specific. But I'm gonna go ahead and share this onto my Facebook because I want people to donate to raise money for prostate cancer research, and men's mental health. So I'm gonna go ahead and post this on my Facebook live right now. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. This is just like a fun little thing we're doing. Let's see. I'm also gonna post it on my Instagram. So if you guys are on Instagrams and all those things, then you should probably be a part of it. Let me go ahead and where are we at? Yeah, cool. Awesome. Let's do it. Let's keep raising money, guys. Let's keep raising that money. All right, here we go. Oh.
Damn it. Great. Fucking hell. And of course I drop it immediately. Cool. Get in there. Of course turning on a fucking hill. Of course. Alright, ready? Let's get this thing out.
Alright, so I think that's the end of that. Yep. Alright, so clutch didn't grab when I thought it would, and I dumped it. No major injuries, but I did snap my right foot peg off and had to ride home without a foot peg. Do not recommend that. Also happened 5 minutes after I placed the bracket on the left side for a similar broken foot peg. Dropped it while backing it down the steep driveway. Now I have a stand that helps me move it around the garage so I don't have to back down the driveway. Yep. That will do it. So it looks like he's coming out of a neighborhood. Callie Moore became a YouTube member. You are a patron though. Thank you so much. Awesome. Now you got a mustache. Just saying. You got a mustache. All right. So we got a residential neighborhood right here. He's riding. He's going 20, 21. Not a big deal. That's not the problem. So he's got the clutch in. I heard the downshift.
Cool. Okay.
So I think what happened here, he always wanted a mustache. What happened here was a lack of balance, and then when he dumped the clutch, when he let go of the clutch, it gave him a nice jerky movement. He had the handlebars fully turned, caused the weight to transfer to the right side, wasn't counterweighted, and then he dropped the bike.
Cool.
No. It's just I think he had the clutch in too much. So he was in the friction zone. He was moving, and I don't know if he accidentally pulled in the clutch, lost power. It's going to be a hard one. And these videos I'm going to be doing a full video on. So this right here is a reason why you want to practice your sharp right turn from a stop. You definitely want to practice that because you just don't want to have like a broken foot peg and stuff. Go back a little bit more. So with this situation, since you can't see too much and all I can hear is the engine RPMs and everything, it sounds like he's giving a throttle while the clutch is pulled in, so you start hearing the revving of the engine go up. He's starting to move a little bit, so that means he's releasing the clutch out to the friction zone. So since the bike is moving under its own power, that's what I see is happening. But you can still hear a lot of the engine like going. So if you're at this point where you're giving it you're putting the clutch into the friction zone, and you're just constantly giving more and more and more throttle, don't do that. Give it to where the engine is starting to move, like starting to rev up a little bit. And then you start to release that clutch. When you get it into that friction zone where it's going to start moving, from there you can start giving it more throttle. Don't keep giving it more and more and more throttle and then still trying to match it somehow by giving it more and more and more friction zone. What's up, Rack? How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while, man. Haven't seen you in a while.
Cool.
So right there. I mean, it just sucks. It really does suck. And here's the thing, is you do this a lot in class. You do this a lot in class. So if you're nervous about doing this, trust me, do not worry about it. There's a lot of people that do this in class. And if you do it in the BRC1, it's on our bikes, not a big deal. Yeah, dude, dad mode, man. That's fine, dude. I understand that. Hey, Wookie just subscribed. So real quick, I want to say thank you to Mark De La Russo for the donation to the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. This is a great cause, especially for us older dudes. Thank you so much. Somebody else also donated, but it says anonymous at $5.20. I'm not too sure who that is, but thank you so much for Mark and everybody for donating. I'll go ahead and reset the sponsor me page. There we go. So it's resetting. Look, it's counting up. Where are we at? Oh, 3882. Let's see if we can hit 4,000. So I do have a video of the tight turn from the stop, and we'll go ahead and watch that while I answer you guys' questions in, there we go, let's do this. So let's see where we're at. Let me go here. I do have a video on tight turn from the stop, we'll watch that, and I'll ask or answer your questions in the chat itself. Where are we at? So 3882. They haven't, it's not updated yet. I'm in the top 40 again. That's great. Let me go ahead and go to my videos real quick. Where are you at? So tight turn from a stop. Oh, what am I doing? It's on the DDFM crew website. Yeah, I'm all like looking at my thing. So DDFM crew. Let's see. So DDFM crew website. So if you guys are wondering what the DDFM crew website, this is what it looks like. So parking lot drills. Let's go to turn from a stop. So I have a list right here, and I plan on making a book that will have a lot of this stuff. So if no cones, use one parking space, all this stuff shows you how to do it. We got a video right here.
What is up, everybody? Dan the Fireman here, and we're gonna be talking about how to turn a very sharp turn from a stop. I have right here my Harley Sportster. It's a not very nimble bike, but it's pretty nimble, and we're gonna be going and practicing this. Now you're gonna probably need one of these situations. You're gonna need to learn how to turn like this. Coming out of a parking space, maybe you pulled in, you got to pull out, but there's so many people, so you try to make it nice and easy, plus you look cool. Another thing is if you're going to have to stop at a red light, turn right and make a super sharp turn. Who knows, you might be going two abreast when you're riding with a group. I don't recommend it, obviously staggered, but you're gonna have to stay in your lane. You can't go wide. Now, a lot of issues that people have when they go from a stop to turning left or turning right, a little bit too much throttle makes them go upright, makes them go wide, and then from there, when you get the speed, you get used to the counter steering. So what we're gonna be talking about is how to do it without having to get a ton of speed, without having to do anything crazy, and doing it safely. Now, I talked about counterbalance in my last video and on how to set up for the turn. Now, a lot of the counterbalance principles remains the same. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up. So I have my cones here. I'm gonna be turning left in between the cones and this stripe right here. So the parking space is roughly 10 feet. So this is probably 4.5, 5 feet of space that I have to turn straight down that way. The only way you're going to turn, is if you have...
Thank you so much, Kirch, for the donation. Cashing for the gentleman. Thank you so much.
Your handlebars fully tilted. You can't have it a little bit. You're going to go that way. Even with this, it's going to go between those two cones. If I just ride straight like this, it's going to go between those two cones. So I have to fully tilt these bars, and at the same time, I have to lean. So when you lean, what causes the turning and all the lean and all that stuff is the way the tire is shaped. Think of a coffee cup, like a styrofoam coffee cup, lay it on its side and roll it. It's going to go in a circle because one side is smaller, one side is bigger. That is how your tires work. So when you do this, you're going to have a smaller contact patch on the inside, wider here, it's going to rotate and turn. So when you have a full tilt on the handlebars and the lean, you're going to go. Now, if we start off like this and start going, I'm going to fall down. We need centrifugal forces to keep ourselves upright, or we can create our own by counterbalancing on this side with my right leg. So just to show you on this side, so let's say I'm turning right, I'm leaning, foot on the peg, applying pressure, the bike is still leaning, I'm applying counterbalance weight. So the bike is leaning like this.
I miss my bike. I miss that bike.
Leaning like this, therefore creating the counterbalance. I talk very extensively in my previous video. You should watch that on how to set up for a motorcycle turn. It applies to everything you do. Okay, so let's go ahead and start it. Let's go ahead and just do it. So this is a left-handed turn. So I'm gonna show you the basics. I'm gonna show it nice and easy. So full tilt, I gotta start leaning. Well, first I gotta put it in first gear. Start leaning, applying pressure to the outside leg. Now don't do too much to where you're sitting up straight because that defeats the purpose. So you still need to have some lean, but you won't fall down if you apply a little bit of throttle. See how the friction zone, it wants to go. If you give it a little bit of throttle with your clutch pulled in, it's going to reduce power to the rear wheel. So if you find that friction zone, give it just a little bit of throttle while leaning, and you'll actually start turning correctly. So this is all practice. See how I was able to maintain a line right there? It's all practice. So let's keep practicing. So put the handlebars to the left, lean the bike, apply pressure to the right passenger peg, and go. And look, obviously you want to look where you want to go. Rotate the body and look. Now let's see if we can make it smoother on the third transition, the third time. So I'm going to stop on the outside. I'm going to try to get as much clearance as I possibly can. Okay, now lean, apply pressure, look. Did not put my foot down on that one at all, and I stayed near the line. Now, can it be smoother? Can I do it smoother than that? Let's try it. We're gonna do one more left-handed turn. We're gonna switch to right hand, and it's gonna be the same exact principle. So I'm gonna stop right here, full tilt, lean the bike, counterbalance with the right peg, look, a little bit of throttle, and I ran over the cone. This is all practice, but that is the basic concept. At no point am I saying I'm an expert at this. I am learning with you guys. So we're gonna do the same thing over here. So I'm parked on the right, turn to the right, lean over to the right, apply pressure to the left peg, and go. Okay, it's a little nerve-wracking, but we're gonna keep practicing it. And this is what you gotta do. At no point are you ever an expert. Sometimes you gotta put your foot down, sometimes you don't. And when you don't, you feel good. And when you don't, you figure out why. So lean, Apply pressure. Nice and easy. See, look at it. I'm able to get my right side done pretty well. My problem with that one was I was looking at the ground. I need to look where I'm going. So these are common problems when it comes to this stuff, and I'm learning right with you guys.
This was a while ago.
Full tilt. Apply pressure to the left peg because I'm turning right. Look where I want to go. There you go. That's all within a 5-foot section of a parking space. So this is what parking lot practice looks like, and I highly recommend you guys do it. So here we go again. I'm on the outside as much as I possibly can. Let's say this is a curb, I can't go any further. I'm gonna full tilt the bike, full tilt the handlebars. I'm gonna lean the bike, so now it wants to turn, but I'm gonna apply some counter pressure so it doesn't fall because of gravity. Now I gotta get it right in the friction zone and give it a little bit of throttle, okay? So look where I wanna go. Nice and easy. And that is how you practice from a stop to a turn in the parking lot. And it really does work when you have to go into an intersection and you're gonna have to go. Just realize you're not gonna fall. You don't have to go wide to make these turns. If you go wide and somebody else is wanting to turn and they go into your lane, you get clipped. So it's best to have this much practice, the practice of you making such a sharp turn that if you have to, you can make it a little bit wider if you have to. But you always want to have more tools in your toolbox. You don't want to always have to go wide, because if something's there, you don't know how to go sharp. So if you know how to do sharp and you know how to do wide, that's 2 tools in your toolbox in case something happens. And I just realized it's a lot shorter on this side than this side. But you can definitely practice. You don't need to have these middle cones. You could definitely practice with just the line. Park your foot or park the front tire along the line and try to make it within this parking spot. This is still a very tiny space. I just wanted to exaggerate and show you what I mean. And this is what I'm practicing. But if you guys want to see more about counterbalance, please, 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 please check out my latest or my last video on how to properly set up for a turn. You need to check that video out. I'll put a link in the description for that. And just keep practicing. Keep practicing so you can become a lot more confident in your riding. Therefore, you're safer, okay? With that said, I hope you guys ride safe, be safe, and I'm going to keep practicing. All right? I'm going to see you guys later.
Damn, I've been saying that for a while. Interesting. I've been saying that for a while now. Tools and toolbox, and making sure that you guys are riding safe and being safe. That's kind of been the thing. We're at $3,934 raised for men's mental health and prostate cancer research. We are what, top 20 in the United States? Is that what we are? We used to be top 10. So let's see if we could do it. I'm adding people's names. So if you donate to the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride with my link, you will be entered into a giveaway. I'm going to be giving away a bunch of DDFM Cruise coasters and stickers. I'm going to be picking 3 winners. So right now we have quite a bit of people starting to donate, which is great because it's all for a good cause. So if I go over here and I do the giveaway list, so let's see, let me go back to this. Mark Dello Russo. And then we got Kirsch. All right, so we got Dave777 with a donation. Thanks for all the cool videos and content. That girl, Callie Moore, thank you so much for the donation. Joe Pop says, thanks for doing this, Dan and company. Thank you for the donation. Brian Gator Forbes, thank you all for doing the riding community. Thank you for all you do for the riding community and focus on men's physical and mental health. We got an anonymous donation. We also got Mark Della Russo. This is a great cause, especially for us older dudes. And then Kirsch cashing for the gentleman. Thank you guys so much for the donations to the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. That is the whole point. We're trying to help out other people by raising money for cancer research. And then my biggest thing is the mental health. I think that is insane. That needs to be done. Let's see. Let's get that Patreon number up too. Yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, that'd be a lot of fun. It'd be great if we could get that up. But here's the thing. Let's donate to the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. If you're gonna do $2 to the Patreon, let's do $2 to the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. And we just got another one. Thank you, Dan Cook. Thank you so much. I just entered your name. We have 7 people donated during the stream, okay? So that's almost 1 every 10 minutes. Almost. Well, about 8 minutes. 1 every 8 minutes. Let's do it. Let's keep raising money, everybody. Let me go ahead. I think we just hit 4,000. Did we hit 4,000? Let's see. It's right here. It's right below me. What does it say? What is it going to say? What is it going to say? What is it going to say? Boom! $4,003. Woo! Yeah, boy. $4,003. Thank you guys so much. This is awesome. We are doing some good work here. We really are doing some good work. That is awesome. Thank you, Dan Cook, for pushing it over the edge, just right over the edge. And then, but everybody else, man, you guys are all, woo! Thank you so much. Still need to reach 500 patrons, by the way. Anyone here want to become a patron? That's what Riley Kelly says. Look at all the green, though. Look at all the green right here. That's YouTube membership, though. That's YouTube membership. That's awesome. I mean, you get all the cool emojis and stuff. But yeah, if you want to be a patron, there's a few things that happen on Patreon that doesn't happen on YouTube memberships. But everything. Okay, so here's the thing. You'll get a sweet shout out if you become a patron too. So becoming a patron during the live stream, you get a shout out. Also, you'll be supporting the channel at 500 plus. I will be traveling the USA to meet you all. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Oh, Matt Miller says found a 2019 Rebel 500 used 5K, basically new and dark gray. That's a good price, especially if that's out the door price. It's a very good price. Which chopper do I like? Not very many, man. I mean, choppers are like designed for just going in a straight line, looking cool and going a straight line. I don't even think they're designed very well. I mean, the rake on those things, you know, it doesn't look very stable to me. Doesn't look very stable to me. And you can't really do much with counter steering. You get to take turns really slow. You can't do much with body positioning because you got forward pegs or forward controls like that. It just becomes harder to maneuver in turns. And a lot of the principles that you're taught, it's pretty difficult. It's pretty difficult. Oh, wow. Only 28 people in the chat. This is weirdos. Well, we're doing good. We got the best of the best here because we got quite a few donations for the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. Thank you so much. We hit 4,000 plus. You. Rayleigh. Oh. Rayleigh is salient. Only 50 miles. Dude, that's basically new. That is new. And a 3-year. Ah, dude, get that. Go do that. So Duncan, what do you? You're asking about a bike. We're having some really good comments, guys. The DDFM crew, thank you guys for helping me out when it comes to these comments. You guys are answering a lot of them. So it says go to the dealer and sit on some. Sean, thank you so much. That's exactly what I would say. Go sit on some bikes, see if you like it. You get the feel for it. That's the thing. Getting the feel for it, you being on the bike is very important. Don't just go buy something. It's not like a car where it's like every car has a seat like this. You know, it's a bucket seat or whatever for the driver's seat. Every bike's a little different. Bobby support. Do I have any tattoos? Just curious. Nope, no tattoos. I just spent my money on other stuff. I really wish that I could the bike right now because it's such a good deal. Yeah, that sucks, man. Well, you can't. I mean, here's the thing. You could always buy the bike. Just don't go crazy and ride it yet. If you think it's a good deal. But other deals will pop up. Other deals will pop up, man. Well, if you have to wait 6 weeks for the title, then, I mean, take a class in between those 6 weeks. I don't know. Something I would do. You guys want to go over another accident? Let's go find an accident. Let's go find an accident. Motorcycle crash. Motorcycle crash. Motorcycle crash compilation. Whoa. Submit your best videos. Alright, what's this first one? What's this first one? Oh! Oh, the rider's not on the bike no more. This is the bike. That was interesting. That was the bike all by himself. all by itself going. So when we look at this, remember intersections. We have a vehicle starting to move. Look how far away we are. So the intersection's right underneath this play button right here. You start to see him move. You don't really anticipate that he's going to go all the way. But here's the thing. Why would the driver be that turned over? If the driver was just going to go straight and merge onto traffic, it's going to be pointing where it wants to go, you know, forward. But it's pointing across traffic. If it's pointing across traffic, that means that's where the car is going. So it's best to watch out for that. So right here, that car is going. At this point, he crossed over 1, 2, 3. He's about to go into the 4th lane. He's crossed over 3 lanes. This right here is going to tell me, whoop, okay, I'm going to slow down. So here's the impact. That was a slight swerve. So he's actually tried to swerve a little bit. That was a slight swerve. And look at that. What did he break off? I think he broke off a reflector. No, that's part of his bike. That's part of his bike got ripped off. He swerved. He tried to swerve. And I'm assuming he got ejected off the bike because this is the bike using its gyroscopic forces to stay upright, and it's just going straight. He's not on the bike anymore. But look how close that was. Look how close that was. A massive, look at that, evasive maneuvers from this car right here. This car coming up, evasive maneuvers to get out of the way. And then look where the bike went. Right between cars. He might have had a throttle lock, could have. Look at that, right between cars. So if you have to lane filter, or not lane filter, if you have to have an escape path and your only escape path is in between 2 vehicles like this, look how much room you have. You have quite a bit of room. You could easily get it done. He didn't even try and he did it. Yeah, he could have been thrown over, yeah. Completely agree. A little bit too fast, no gear. Car. Yep, there you go. Rear tire. Oh! Ooh. All right, let's go back. Guys, remember, we're trying to raise money for the men's mental health and prostate cancer research. If you click that link I just posted, that will take you to the link, and you're automatically entered. If you donate any amount, if you donate $1, $2, $5, $20 billion, you got an entry to enter. I'm giving out coasters. I'm giving out DDFM coasters, 3. I'm going to pick 3 winners, and each one's going to get 3 of them, and then you're going to get DDFM Crew stickers that... Oh! Andre Mole just became a patron. Thank you so much, Andre. Andre Mole became a patron. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'll be giving away stuffs. So click that link, donate $1 or $2. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. So high rate of speed, and he didn't see the car right there. So where it did the whole, let me keep forgetting. There we go. So he didn't see the car right there until he edited. So he's editing, and that's why he was able to see it, because he crashed. He's like, I'm gonna look at the footage. When was the moment that car came into view? And that was when he was editing. So when he's riding, he didn't see this car. He didn't see this car when he was riding. It's a blind turn. You see the shrubs blocking the view. So at this point, now he saw it. That's the difference. Now he saw it. So when we go back, when he's full pin lock right here, he's full pin down, full throttle, 100%. That's when he saw it. That was a panic. You saw how quick that was. It was a full lock, grab. He also did the same with his rear tire. It was on the peg, and then now it's on the rear brake. That's what happened. So you're going to see him fishtail. And see how fast he's going? You can't really tell because there's no speedometer on this. But this is the moment he was braking. Excuse me. I think my kids are getting me sick. This is the moment he's starting to brake. So if you at that speed, this is a lot of room. This is a lot of room, but he cannot brake in time. He cannot brake in time. So he's going to start sliding. The whole slipping and sliding thing, that's the rear tire locking up. That's the rear tire locking up. When your goal is to ride like this, safety and hazards are not on your mind, and you're just really, if you make it home after doing something like this, you're lucky. You're just lucky. And that's the thing, guys. So Lion says right here, it's probably KTM EXC 125 two-stroke. So if that's the case, and it's like not, you know, a lot of speed, like it's not a lot, like at 50-something miles an hour is not a lot, just remember your brakes might not be the best brakes either. So yeah, speed is speed. You can go 50 on on any bike you want. I can go 50 on my FTR. We can go 50 on Nikki's bike and go 50 on this bike. But my brakes are Brembo brakes. Her brakes are a little bit less, and these brakes are probably terrible. So I can probably stop in time. She could probably stop in time if she saw it beforehand and wasn't traveling that speed. This dude, no, he didn't stop in time. So remember, brakes also apply. Oh, 70. There you go. Well, 70 miles an hour. Still, that's insane. 70 miles an hour is just kind of dumb. Yeah, we've seen these ones already, but they're good to know. Oh, wow. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to watch that again. So he's waiting for a four-way stop. So we got a four-way stop here, and we've already talked about this one. So we're going to kind of go over what was a little different here. So what's different on this one now is that let's start focusing on other car drivers. Okay, this is a very hectic situation. You know, we're observing, but we're not really acting upon what we see. So right here, this guy's starting to go. He's looking that way. This car's starting to go. He did that. So you need to assume that the other car could possibly go too. Keep your hands on the handlebars. The car decided to go after the motorcyclist went out of the way. This car decided to go with the truck. So he loops it, applies too much front brake. So this is different than the other one. Face into the hood. And I think the bike actually lands on him, or she ran him over. So I don't know, because he says at the very end, I'm going to go ahead and raise the volume. He says, at least get this thing off me.
What the hell was that for? Shit! Did you see that fucking stop sign?
I'm so sorry. I didn't know it was
Shit,
my
how?
turn.
Get this off me at least.
So he said, get this off me at least. So it might be burning him, or he might be in a lot of pain from the actual impact. But you have to start looking at cars and what they possibly will be doing. And don't commit to something unless you're absolutely 100% sure. Germany's called the Landesstraße. It's sometimes really small roads with trees around and no guardrails. Ooh, ooh, it's dangerous. Oh! Oh! That's unique.
Stay.
John Lentz became a patron. John Lentz became a patron, everybody. Yeah, yeah, but thank you so much for the support.
Hey, chill. Just relax, alright? Relax.
Fuck my elbow.
Yeah, I know. Look. Hey, you stay right there. I have your plate already. Okay.
How was he riding beforehand, though?
I'm gonna need your help on that side. Lever's completely gone. I got no brake, so you got the brake on that side.
All right. What's up, Robert? How you doing, man? It's been a while. It's been a while. Hopefully you're doing good. It's a built helmet. Okay. It's not her fault, guys. I want you guys to understand it's not her fault. She didn't ask to be rear-ended by a motorcycle. So let's not get all mad at her like these guys were. But they're mad at her because, you know, it's just adrenaline. All right, so we'll start right there. I'm going to ask or answer some questions. 24-hour stream. I know. I would love to do a 24-hour stream. I really would. Let's see. What do you think is the reason driver's ed classes don't include ways to watch out for motorcyclists, reduce motor crashes? In Arizona, that's the only one I really know. In Arizona and it's probably across the United States, is that just like a motorcycle class. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do this real quick. Just like a motorcycle class, you're only taught really how to handle a motorcycle and really how to function on a motorcycle. You are taught, you know, how to present yourself to other vehicles and how to present yourself to other things. As a driver's ed, I'm pretty sure if you take a driver's ed class, they're going to teach you that stuff. If you just go in and get your permit and then take your license, they're not going to teach you that stuff. All they're going to do is give you the bare minimum to function in a car. That's it. If you crash because somebody else hit you or you hit somebody, that they don't teach that. They don't teach that. They teach you how to operate, the rules of the road, and then how to operate the vehicle. That's all that is. That's all that is. Same thing with motorcycling, with the MSF, same thing. How to operate the motorcycle, how to start riding, but there's also theory involved, and it talks about how to present yourself so you don't die. For the most part, beginner classes and even intermediate, advanced, and all these things, and this is one of the biggest problems I have with the MSF and all other motorcycle classes, is that nobody talks about theory other than probably out in Europe, but nobody talks about, you know, what to do with cars, you know, the hazard perception. Nobody is talking in depth, and there's no class that is just straight up hazard perception. There isn't. They talk about it, but there's no, like, this is what we're learning today. MSF beginner class, they talk about it, and then it's all about skills, because that's what we have to do. We have to get you on the bike. We have to get you riding. So advanced classes, intermediate classes, all these other classes, same thing. They just focus on the skills, because that is something that is teachable, and then it's also measurable. That's the biggest thing. Because I could talk to you guys all day about, you know, finding hazards and all that stuff, but how can I measure that you're doing better? You know what I mean? In a class, how can I measure that you actually understood that you saw a car? You know, that you saw the tires starting to rotate. How am I supposed to do that? Or can I have you do like emergency braking? It's like, I want you to stop. I want you to do 20 miles an hour and stop within 20 feet. That's easy to measure. That's the biggest problem I think that a lot of people are having, is there's nothing to measure. So this is something that I think a lot of people are having problems with, is that there's a lot more involved when it comes to driving and riding on the road. And that's kind of what I'm trying to fill in for other organizations. I'm trying to fill in for the MSF and for other people that they don't talk in depth, and I want to specialize on that, because this is something that I specialized on when I was driving an ambulance. So that's kind of it. What happened? I just got the bike for the first time today after a 7-week recovery from my broken knee. Felt quite nerve-wracking, but did it feel good getting out. Awesome. Congrats, Oxide. Congrats. Let me double check everything real quick on this end. So guys, remember, you can be entered into the giveaway for the coasters and stickers. If you donate $2 to that link right there, if you just $2, that right there, you're entered. Okay, and it's for a good cause, for mental health and prostate cancer research. So let's go ahead and watch this one again. So it looked like he was changing lanes from the view that I got. He was changing lanes, and then he ran into the vehicle. So it's his fault. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if this is another motorcyclist. Yeah, it's another motorcyclist right there. Right where my thing is. That's another motorcyclist. So he's in this lane. The other motorcyclist is in this lane. I don't know why he's so far ahead, especially with the guy in the cameras in the back. So they're definitely not riding in formation. And that's going to cause a lot of people to have like anxieties about motorcycles. The coasters are made out of paper, just really thick paper. So it's like really thick paper. DDFM cruise coaster. I mean, it's not as thick as the piece of wood that I got. I got a wood coaster. I mean, it's definitely not the same. It was for funsies. I just made it real quick. It was for funsies. I got 50 of them, so I'm giving away 9 today. I'll be giving away probably 9 Monday, 9 Tuesday, 9 Wednesday, 9 Thursday, 9 Friday, and then that weekend I have the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. So he ran into it.
Stay. Hey, chill. Just relax, all right? Relax.
Fuck my elbow.
Yeah, I know. Look. Hey, you stay right there. I have your plate already. Okay. I'm gonna need your help on that side. Lever's completely gone. I got no brakes, so you got the brake on that side.
We're gonna skip this one because it's really dark and it's hard to see for you guys, especially because it's gonna be pixelated because I'm streaming it. So we're gonna switch to the next one. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and make 1080p everything. There we go. Papa Yam's in the chat, guys. Papa Yam. So it should have hit the horn instead of revving. So when I see that right away, now, auditory stuff when it comes to riding, auditory, it doesn't work very well when it comes to other vehicles. It works great when it comes to pedestrians and then people not in a vehicle. But when somebody's in a vehicle, they have such insulation in these vehicles, you're not going to hear them. Plus, the radio's going. Plus, when they hear a very tiny little horn from our motorcycles, they might look around, but they're not going to make any changes. So let's watch this. It's like he said, or swerved or braked. Exactly. Or swerved or braked. See you later, Yammy. Thanks for stopping by.
So sorry. You okay?
My ankle's a bit hurt, but as long as the bike's all fine.
Right, let's get, I'm so
Yeah,
It's a little Grom. All right, let's go back. Oh, too far. All right, so when he says he should have hit the horn instead of revving, in this situation, you're not going to see what the other car is going to do right away, but hitting the horn and revving is not going to do anything. So we have a vehicle right here. He's already turned a little bit. He's got his wheels turned. That's his indication of what he's doing. Okay, maybe he shouldn't have been in that. Maybe he shouldn't have turned into this lane. But look at his tires. They're turned, and his nose is turned that way. Yammy Noob, thank you so much, man. Thanks for the shout out, brah. Appreciate it. If you're in PNW, there's one school doing on street one-on-one coaching, heavy focus on hazards and stress. That's awesome. I might do that. I can't speak German. I used to be able to count to 10. I think, let me think. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, Zen, right? Zen? Is that German? Did I just speak German? That's all I know. Right here. Watch out for that. There's the movement. So instead of rev bombing, look how much room you have. Do a swerve. Zen. Is it Zen or Zhen? Zen? Dude, that was high school. That was sophomore year in high school. Shoot, how long? It's like 18 years ago. Guten Tag. Auf Wiedersehen. She had a... Oh, you saw Angel? Gave her a Brap sticker? Awesome. You saw Angel. That's cool. Yeah, she's in San Diego now. But yeah, I would have swerved in this situation. Don't rev bomb. Zen. Nice. I did it.
so sorry. You okay?
My ankle's a bit hurt, but as long as the bike's all fine.
Alright, let's get yeah, I'm so
Yeah,
I ride a bike for 15 years myself.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
I'm so sorry. Let me get you out.
No. It's like it was already like that. Yeah, I think I'm alright. Just
I'm so sorry.
yeah, it's alright.
Oh. You are a Zen out of 10. I got it. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I think I'm alright. Just
I'm so sorry.
Is that a bike bell? I think it's a bike bell. Like is that?
yeah, it's alright.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Zen. Is that right? So he got clipped by that person. So that's the problem with having the camera on the side is you can't see both sides. So it's pretty hard to do. So if you guys are wanting to film, put the camera on your chin. Oh, he's going to just start yelling. I don't care about that. Oh, dumped it. Yeah.
Okay.
That is head, man. He hit his head.
You good?
Oh, he rang his bell. That right there, when you see somebody tripoding, that's what it's called, tripoding. When they lean over like that. Not good. That means something happened. Yeah, send me a link to that, dude. Send me a link to that. So he's gonna panic brake. That's a panic brake. So right here we have a possible escape path. Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy when it comes to I don't know how to speak German. It's been, like I said, 18 years. How am I supposed to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can speak a little bit of Spanish. I can't. I don't know. I would love to learn another language. It'd be great. But he's got an escape path right here. You guys are distracting the crap out of me. I love it. You guys, there's an escape path right here. So if like that one vehicle, that one motorcycle at the beginning, when he got ejected and the bike kept going and he went through in between two cars, right here is enough room. So if you ever get into a situation like this where he's braking fast, right here, instead of just slamming the brakes, because at this point you're not gonna stop in time. There's not enough stopping distance, and this is where you need to start making that judgment call of brake or swerve, or brake then swerve, or swerve then brake. There's 3 options. Wait, brake? No, there's 4 options: brake or swerve, brake then swerve, swerve then brake. So in this situation, I would have swerved and put my tires on the line. That would be my spot to aim for. Is the line? Okay, so that's my goal. And then these are they're a little bumpy. They're a little braille. I think they're called something. There's something specific, but that would be my physical and tactile indication that I'm on the line. So I'd move over, get on the line, and then from there slow down, possibly even accelerate. So I'd get on the line, accelerate, get in front of this car, and then slow down. That's what I would have done. Because look at this. If you just swerved and made it through here and kept going and then switched over to the right lane, that is perfectly fine. Even though your state or wherever you live and it says you cannot lane filter, guys, these are emergencies. I don't care what the cops say. If the cop pulls me over after I did this, I'd be like, officer, the dude was braking in front of me. I only had 2 options, either to run into him or lane filter to get myself out of the way. That's what I would be saying. So that's what I'd be watching out for. I'm surprised for people who night ride that there isn't a jacket that is reversible with high vis yellow during the day and amber at night. I think there is. Wait, no, that wouldn't work then. Well, I think the only reason why you can't do that is because quite literally on the inside you have all the pockets and armor inserts. But that's a great idea. That's a good idea. Keemstar's here. No, Keemstar's not. Oh, you're calling me Keemstar because of my beard. What? Master, I understand. I witnessed a near miss yesterday. The motorcyclist braked hard to avoid ramming into the back of a car and started wobbling all over the place. Is this because there was no back brake applied? So the motorcyclist braked hard to avoid ramming into the back of a car and started wobbling. So was the front end wobbling or the back end wobbling? Thank you for helping people not die in a burning, slow, horrific death. You're welcome. Spider on the wall, how you doing? Drama alert. What's up? What's up, everybody? Hey, Dan, you look like a hairy egg, mate. What's up, guys? So, guys, we're raising money for prostate cancer research and men's mental health. I'm going to be streaming for 45 more minutes. If you donate even $1, you're going to be entered into a giveaway. I'm giving away DDFM coasters, and stickers. If you are out of the country, I'll be sending you a bunch of stickers, okay? Let's get right into the news. I don't know how to do it. That's Keemstar's thing. All right. Freddie Beans. Boop, 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 boop. Nice one. What's up? Lies in the sky. Maybe, yeah. So, okay. So, the back end, Lucy Davis. So, if the back end is sliding, that's actually a good idea or a good topic. So, we can kind of go over this. We're going to finish this one. Oh, wait, no. That's pretty much it. So, let me know if this is what you mean. Did that happen? Is that what happened? All right, so let's go back. So that back end, so what was happening with that? What was happening with that is that he locked up that rear tire with his rear brake. So you're going to see it right here. Let me do that. And then let me slow it down. It's been a long minute since, there we go. Oh, Bruce Dobson with the donation to me. So that is a super chat. Cheers for all you do. Your teaching has helped me here in my bike journey here in Australia. Stay safe, Dan. Bruce Dobson, everybody say thank you so much. I'm going to put a woo in the chat and a biker wave. I don't have 3 hands, so I'll just do 2. I'll do 1 because it's really 1. And then I'm going to be doing the power of the beard. I'm going to do some A's, and I'll have a drink on you. Yeah. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. So right here, we're going to watch this guy do a rear tire skid. Watch how it's starting to slide. See how it's sliding to the left? Let's go back just a little bit. See how it's sliding to the left? That right there is the rear tire locking up. See how the nose is still pointed straight, but his back end is not? That's what happens. I wish there's a better view. If you grab too much front brake, this is what happens. So when you grab too much front brake, this is what happens. That's what happens when you grab too much front brake without loading your front tire with weight.
Okay. You good? Yeah. You good?
Shit.
All right. Oh, whiskey throttle. Whiskey throttled it. Oh, one sec. I'm going to go back. So Bobby Sapor asks, could he at some point have let go of the brakes to make an avoiding maneuver? Yes. Oh, the KTM rider? He could have. when his rear tire was in line with the front, he could have let go of that brake and then swerved to the left. Definitely can do that. So if you guys start applying the brakes to start fishtailing, if you release that brake pressure just a little bit, it's going to help stabilize you, and then from there you can go ahead and do your swerving maneuvers.
You all right, man?
Yeah, his helmet was probably not strapped on. Having fun in the turns. Low side. So he was already at a very aggressive lean angle, and then you can actually hear, I'm going to go ahead and replay it, but I want you guys to hear the audio, because I want you guys to hear the engine revolutions. You can hear the engine revving up. He's revving up in the middle of a turn at a very sharp lean angle. There's only so much traction you truly have when you do that. So when you're at a super lean angle, there's a great video. Like, this is why I need to have visual aids. So we're going to listen to the audio, and then I'll show you another video. I know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to the video. So he's at a lean angle. All right, so we're going to find that video I was talking about. It's called 100 Points... 100 points of grip. It's a great video, guys.
Hey, Nick Einach, Yamaha Champions Riding School, and every road racer I know, every street rider I know, and every dirt bike rider I know is always searching for grip and always wondering about grip. The new riders wonder how much grip there is, and road racers wonder how much grip they can use. And a couple years ago, we came up with a pretty cool idea on how to explain grip, and it's just giving this tire 100% of grip available. It can only grip as hard as it can grip. One of the things we try to do at our school is make this sport as simple as we can. It's a very difficult sport, but it's quite simple. And one of the ways we approach the simplicity of it is how we describe grip or traction. Front tire grip is simply brake pressure and lean angle. Those two things combined is what makes up front grip. In the back, it's certainly brake pressure and lean angle going into the corner, but most of us are worried about throttle and throttle acceleration and grip coming off the corner. Up front, if we have 100% of grip available, 100 points of grip available, if we have 0 points of lean angle, we can go to all 100 points of brakes straight up and down. If you exceed 100 points of brakes, the back end comes off the ground on a sport bike, or on a cruiser, the front starts to tuck because you're exceeding that 100 point limit. As we get to the place we want to turn our motorcycle into the corner, we'd like to take and trade off braking points as we add lean angle points. It's called trail braking. You're trailing off brake pressure as you add lean angle. And you're getting a feeling for braking straight up and down, setting the speeds, getting things slowed down. As we get to that turn-in point, and we trail off brake pressure as we add lean angle points. And it's a simple deal. If you're holding lean angle points, you can hold brake pressure points. If you want to add a little bit more lean angle points, you're going to give away some brake pressure points. And the nice thing about this whole idea is if you're holding lean angle points, in other words, you're happy with the way your bike is turned into the corner, you're happy with your radius, you can hold brake pressure points, and as you slow the motorcycle, radius tightens, bike gets more under control, etc. So this is a great way to think about grip in the front. Brake pressure versus lean angle. Out back, if this is a rear tire, going into the corner, it's certainly the same idea, lean angle versus brake pressure going in with the rear brake. But most people are concerned.
So real quick, guys, I just want to say this video, the reason why I'm playing it is because it's really good information. When I watch videos online, here's the thing, guys. When I watch videos online, I see how does this relate to me. Okay, so he's talking to an audience, a specific audience. And this is kind of how it goes back with content creators, is that when I create something and I put it out there, I have a distinct reason why I'm doing it. So if he's talking about track riders and how it can relate to street riders, that's what you guys need to start picking up on. It's like, hey, this is what I should do all the time. No, he's saying tools for your toolbox. Take what is going to be useful for you. If all you do is ride interstate riding, a lot of this stuff might not be applicable to you unless you get on the on-ramps and off-ramps. So that's the real thing. So this is really good stuff, but take what you can learn from it. Take what is good for you and what you can apply in your own life. Do that for every video you watch, even mine. If my video is just like, oh, well, I don't care about this one, fine. That's fine. the next one maybe you'll like, and the next one you'll like. And if I start making videos that you don't like, then I have no problem with you unsubscribing, because obviously I'm not making content for you. But I really like this.
With acceleration and acceleration grip. So we just kind of go the other way. As we want to add throttle, we've got to be able to give away lean angle. And that gets us into thinking about how to stay within this tire's grip. Let's show you 2 of the issues that we see on the motorcycle and how to fix those, just all talking about traction. All right, so we're looking at that rider that's got that aggressive hand on that brake lever, and every time they touch the brake, they grab 30 points. And you can see that front end get shocked and rebound, and what we'd like to do is start at 0, build up to 1, 2, 3, and let's do that. Let's show you. We might get to 30, but it's the pace at which we get to 30 points. You can see that linear application a lot smoother, and that's what we're talking about, loading the tire before you work the tire. Now we've got probably the same rider, right? The same rider that believes they're gonna get more aggressive in the sport. The same rider has a 30-point hand on the throttle. Every time they pick up the throttle, they're picking up so aggressively that if they're leaned over with much lean angle, or they're in the rain, or it starts to sleet, or they're in a gravel parking lot, or they've got a new tire, pick your excuse. But every time they pick up the throttle, they pick it up too quickly. Every time they touch the brakes, and I mean every time, in their car, truck, van, on their bicycle, every time they touch the brakes, they have 30 points. What we'd like to do is think about this throttle. You can hardly see my hand move, but you hear the engine revving, because this is the initial throttle we need. The initial throttle, load that tire, and then we build pressure and take away the angle point. Bike getting louder, hands hardly moving. That's the type of feel you have to have. You do it smoothly, so you're training for the worst possible scenario. Marine Corps likes to say, we train for the threat. We train for the threat. The threat is you're leaned over in a corner some days, could be this Sunday, and you see that problem, the car spun out, whatever else it is, and you can squeeze on that smooth brake and brake at lean angle because you load the tire before you work the tire. You mush that rubber out on the ground and you bring that bike to a stop. And so always, every time you pick up brakes, is smooth and build linear. Every time you throttle, smooth and build linear application. So let's take a look at that rider, what that rider just did by grabbing 30 points of initial brakes and grabbing, let's say, 30 points of initial throttle, just to give us some numbers. And at this, remember, at this lean angle, that rider is fine because they're not leaned over past 70 points. So front tire, if they grab 30 points, they're fine. They're still fine. Rear tire, if they snap on 30 points with the throttle, they're fine. But look at, as we go quicker and carry more lean angle, those habits get us in trouble. 30 points, 30 points, 30 points, 30 points, 30 points, and we're down. We grab 30 points up here, we're fine. So new riders coming back into the sport, riders that believe mistakenly that you're gonna get more aggressive to go faster, you gotta get that out of your brain. You're gonna get smoother and lighter with initial brakes to go faster, because look at this lean angle, no problem with 30 points, but at this lean angle, you're down before you know it. So every time you pick up your brakes and every time you pick up your throttle, think of this saying, load the tire before you work the tire. Load the tire before you work the tire. And the late, great Tommy Aquino taught for us a lot, and he told his students, listen, it's just a millisecond of load, but you've got to let that fork spring load and weight go into the forks. You've got to let that shock load and weight go into the rear tire. And so that millisecond of load, and here's what Tommy's talking about, instead of grabbing 30 points, you want to go to roll off onto that front brake, put the load in, and watch how that tire spreads out. So at this point, Tommy's loading that tire, getting it all loaded up, and look at the grip we have now, as opposed to the rider that grabs 30 points. Exact same lean angle.
So that's a huge thing when it comes to braking. Very big thing. So it's not just throttle, but it's a huge thing with braking. So that's exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to you have to load that front end and put weight on that front tire in order to apply a progressive brake pressure. If you just grab it, you're gonna dump it like that. So what he's doing when he smacks it, that's you grabbing it. That's exactly what it is. And I just asked my buddy Matt if he has a tire at Indian Motorcycle Tucson that is trash. Hopefully I can get one for free. I want to start doing that. I want to start doing that for my students because it's such a great thing to demonstrate. I'm a visual learner. That's a huge thing when it comes to vision. I love it. So I'm going to take from other instructors, other videos, other things, and then make it my own and use what I can. And I want you guys to do the same when it comes to your own training. Take from other people, take from different classes, take from a driver's ed class that will help you in motorcycle class. Take from a motorcycle class that will help you driving your car. Start taking these things and start grabbing tools from the toolbox. This is a tool for me as a coach to teach. it's not necessarily a tool for me to be like, well, I need to do that. I already knew I need to do that, but for me to show others, this is such a great thing. And I'm going to sign up for the December street riding school with them. And I cannot wait. Yeah, so you're a visual and hands-on. Yep, so a kinesthetic learner, a visual learner. There's auditory, and then I think there's one more.
But look at the grip. Here's a grab of 30 points. I'll do a little more lean angle. Grab of 30 points. It's down before you know it. And here at the same lean angle is that load that we're putting in. And look at the pressure we can put on that tire as we put it in a linear fashion. As you roll off onto that front brake lever, weight goes into the forks. The spring takes a load. Weight goes into the tire spreads out. As you pick up initial throttle, weight goes back to the shock. The shock spring takes a load, goes into the rear tire. The rear tire spreads out. The reason good riders are good, and you can be insanely good at this sport in a very short time, is because the good riders ride on more rubber than the riders who crash a lot. The good riders have that initial brake and initial throttle application that's so smooth, they load the tire before they ask the tire to work. So something we joke about with our military riders and our Marines and all these guys, we say, hey, you're majors, we're gonna make you a major, and you're a math major. You're always trading off brake pressure and lean angle. You're always trading off throttle and lean angle. So if you've got the bike in the corner and you've got the throttle open and you've got to tighten your radius, you've got to add lean angle, you roll off the throttle to add lean angle. You don't just leave the throttle open and add lean angle. You roll off because you've only got 100 points of grip. If you're trailing the bike into the corner and the bike's not turning well enough, you stay with that brake lever. You're leaned over at 99%, you can brake at 1%, and we'll show you the practice for that on the motorcycle. So this makes sense, doesn't it? This is a fairly simple sport. It's very difficult, but it's fairly simple. Brake pressure and lean angle is front grip. Brake pressure and lean angle going into the corner is rear grip, but most of us are worried about throttle and lean angle coming off the corner. So if those are the components of grip, does it make sense to anybody right now that you're going to flick your bike in the corner? If you're not going to add brake pressure points quickly and throttle points quickly for the rest of your riding career, does it make sense to add lean angle points quickly? And you're thinking, no, it doesn't make sense. So to get into the idea of, if I can steer my bike in a linear fashion, right? Instead of flicking it in, if I can steer it in a linear fashion, I can trail off brake pressure in a linear fashion. If I can go across the seat smoothly in a linear fashion, I can be smoother with the throttle because I won't be snapping the bike around. So the idea of being linear with everything you do also gets into not just throttle, initial throttle, and initial brakes, but how you steer the motorcycle into the corner. How you let go of the brakes is a big deal. You get the bike into the corner, the front tire is loaded, you're coming into the corner. If you jump off the brakes, you take the load off that tire very quickly. If you do your very best to come off that brakes just like you applied that brake. So your first 0 to 5% of brake application is smooth and linear, then you build pressure, and the last 5 down to 0 of your brake application is smooth and linear. Now you're putting a load into the tire smoothly, and you're taking the load out of the tire smoothly, and you become that rider who rides every bike on every tire, on every road, on every track, in every condition smoothly, because you have that linear application of initial throttle, final throttle. It can be pretty quick, but it can't be abrupt. So you're starting to get the feeling that the brakes are the secret to this sport. It'll make you safer, faster. Being able to master the brakes will make you safer, faster. And if you go out and practice your emergency braking, remember that initial brake squeeze is to load the fork spring, put the rubber on the ground, then you build pressure. Don't stab at it on emergencies. Build that muscle memory of that initial brake squeeze to spread that tire out like we described. Here's what you can do. You can mess with this today. You can mess with this every time you get your bike out of the garage. You can mess with this in your car, truck, van, bicycle. And it's a little drill called the Brake Light Initiative. It's on cycleworld.com. It's called the Brake Light Initiative by Nick Einach. And if you get on there, take a look at this, and you'll be able to read about it and get a feel for it. And do this drill the next time you move your motorcycle. Maybe it's this afternoon, maybe you're going for a ride. Before you ride your motorcycle, do this drill. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move our motorcycle with the brake light on. And in other words, we're gonna put our pads against our rotors with the brake light on, and we're gonna move this bike. And right now, I just grabbed 10 points, and I can't move my motorcycle because I only have a 10-point hand. What we're gonna try to develop in you is that ability to pick up 1 point of brake. So look at, my bike is now moving. As I go to 2 points and 3 points and 4 points, I stop it. I go to 3, 2, 1. I can go to 0, and then go to 1 and 2, and light that brake left and move that motorcycle. So the next time you ride your motorcycle, or maybe even today after you watch this video, go get your bike and push it around with the brake light on. Push it around with the pads touching the rotors. If you can't do it, it's because you have a 10-point hand or a 30-point hand. Try to develop that 1-point hand, and do it for a long time. Next time you get to your motorcycle, do it right now, maybe today, is you're pushing this bike around with the brake light on. This is what makes you very good in a very short time.
Absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. Very good stuff. Can't wait to train underneath him. I cannot wait. It's so cool. The thing that I find that's really cool when it comes to these types of videos, especially this one, is that this is information I already knew. Okay, I already knew about the trail braking. I already knew about loading the front tire when you apply the brakes. I already knew about the traction pie and all that stuff. But here's the thing, what I find super interesting when it comes to this is that he makes coaching very easy. He made that so easy to understand. And I want to get there. I want to be that person that makes this motorcycling world easy to enter. That is my goal. And like, if I care about more about the coaches that I learn under than I do about the information. That to me is huge. That to me is huge. But that's what I want. So I want to learn from him how he's coaching, not necessarily like I mean, I'm going to learn it all, but my main focus is the coaching aspect of that. I think that's really cool. I think he's a really good instructor. I think he should I'm pretty sure he instructs instructors. And that's pretty cool. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do one of the giveaways. Okay, we're going to do one of the giveaways. I have people's names. So let me get out of that. Let me go ahead and get over here. Let me get here. So Soul Mojo won yesterday. So Soul Mojo won yesterday. So here's what we got. So far, we only got 7 people. We've got 7 people. This is for DDFM coasters and stickers. If you are international, I'll be giving you a bunch of stickers. So here we go. 7 people. What's up, Glenn? How you doing? So we're going to pick the first one. So 1 through 7. Right here. 1 through 7. Click. 1. So Dave, are you still here? Are you still here, Dave? Dave, you just got... So I'm going to go ahead and mark you blue, underscore you. 1. There we go. Awesome, Dave. Yeah, Soul Mojo's here. So Soul Mojo won last time. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and I'll do this. You don't need to be part of the numbers. So Soul Mojo right there. I got you. I got your information. You just won the Indian, Dave. You just won. You just won, man. You just won 3 coasters. 3 coasters and a DDFM crew sticker. So make sure if you're on Discord, send me your information. If you're on Patreon, make sure your information is up to date. But I think the best bet would be to message me on Discord. So private message me on Discord. No, we're not winning motorcycles. We're winning DDFM crew stickers. So, stickers and coasters. So I will be in about 5 minutes. I'm going to draw the next winner. In 5 minutes, I'm going to draw the next winner. So if you want to enter, it's all it takes is like $1, because we're raising money for prostate cancer research and men's mental health. Okay, we're at $4,003 right now. So if you want to enter into the next giveaway portion, you have to go to that link and then donate. Simple as that. $2, $5, $20, $1 billion, whatever it is you want, you're going to get entered into this giveaway. I'm also going to be doing this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of next week. I'm going to be streaming every day next week because I really want you guys to understand this is something very important for me. Let's see. Yammy noob. Yeah, but this is this money doesn't come to me. This money doesn't come to me. It goes straight to the Movember Foundation and the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. None of this money comes to me. So every cent you guys throw at that link, it straight up goes to the organization. Does not come to me. I'm I'm spending money to mail you guys these things. I'm spending money to mail you guys things, and I'd rather you guys donate to this instead of donate to me for these streams coming up. So in 5 minutes, I'll be doing another one. All right. So, guys, questions. Also, if you notice that we got patrons right there. So, if you're a veteran crew patron, so that's $10 or more, send me your picture. You get your picture during the stream. Okay? Yeah, Dave, don't do it here. I don't know. Did you didn't send? Okay, you send it to me on Discord, right? Let's see. I'm gonna refresh the donation list. There we go. I'm looking at the Discords. It shows when you guys donate to the stream, it shows up on the lounge in the Discord saying that you are awesome and you donated. So make sure you guys sent me or sent what was it? David, send me your information on Discord. Awesome. Thank you, man. You guys, you're entering? Nice. So go to that link, and if you want to chat for free, Discord is absolutely free. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lucy. I saw that. Lucy just came into the giveaway. So Lucy. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Gotcha. Which one is it, Enigma? Which one is it? What's the contentious one? Yeah, boy. I'm looking at all the stuff, guys. Looking at all the stuff. This is so cool. You guys are doing really well. Good night, everyone. Good night, Lion. So it's been about... Okay, one more minute. I'm going to be drawing the next winner. One more minute. I'm going to be drawing the next winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Let me go ahead and set this up. There we go. Filtering lane splitting. I haven't found any really good tips or guidelines for it. Everyone does it differently. Any good tips for that? Yeah, everyone does do it differently. That's a big problem. United States is not legal, so there's not really good information about it since it's illegal. Probably your best bet is to find a European coach to ask that question. But the one thing that we do have in the United States is Utah. So Utah lane splitting, that is legal now. So Utah lane splitting is legal. Let me go ahead and do this. So Utah lane splitting is legal. You've raised $12.91. Nice. See if you can get to 1901. You know what I mean? See if you can get to 1901. That would be cool. So lane filtering and lane splitting in Utah is right here. So this is their guidelines. Now every state's going to probably have different guidelines when it comes to lane splitting when things get passed. But I don't know exactly what it is for everyone else. But this is what I would follow, because at no point when you're lane filtering, here's the thing, guys. When you think about it, when it's legal to lane split or lane filter, that's not a reason to do it when you're at high speed. It's not a reason. It's not a go ahead and do it. Blanket lane split all the time. But yeah, I wouldn't do that. So what I would do is use these guidelines, because at the end of the day, this is what I'm really trying to minimize, right? At the end of the day, we're trying to not get rear-ended, and we're trying to decrease congestion. That's what we're trying to do. So you only want to do it on roads that are 45 miles or less. Why would you lane filter on a freeway unless there was an accident and you can go ahead and move forward? That's probably the only time I would do it, even though it says not on freeways. I don't know. We'll see. The road, same thing. Cars can only filter between stopped vehicles. That is going to be the safest bet. This right here, these lines of vehicles, is probably the safest lines of vehicles you could probably do it in, because no other vehicle can move out of the way. This vehicle can't just come over and crush this guy unless he did it on purpose. So moving this is what I would do. Premises 187. What's that? All right, we're going to draw another winner, everybody. Winner. Chicken dinner. Boom. All right, so we got Lucy Davis on here now. Dave, you can't win again. So it's going to be between number 2 and 8. Okay? So you guys ready? Number 6. Kirsch. Kirsch. Are you still in here, buddy? Are you still in here? You just won, bruh. Oops. Kirsch. How do you find me on Discord? Go ahead and just say something. Say something in the Discord and I'll message you. I'll message you, man. That is your goal to get 1901? See, I knew how you're thinking, dude. I knew how you're thinking. You guys want to enter? We got one more to go. One more to go. One more to go. That's how you enter. $2 is all it takes. $2 is all it takes. So Kirsch won. So let's go ahead and put you down here. Dave won. Let's go ahead and put you down here. Let's get rid of the numbers. Let's get rid of this. So 1 out of 6. You have a 1 out of 6 chance to the people that are left. You can't stand traffic? Yeah. So if Kirsch, hopefully you're still here. I got your information, so I mean I can email you. Yeah, it'd be scary at sometimes, I bet. I bet you would need to have a camera to do that. So guys, if you want to enter, Dark Horse. Dark Horse. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Super duper appreciate it. So 1 out of 7. 1 out of 7. The folks in London filter like madmen. Yeah, they do. Everyone is doing 50 on the fruit. That's crazy. That's not fast at all. That's not keeping up with the speed. You did not update. I just got you, man. I got you. I just updated it. I got you. Boom, boom. Gotcha. Go ahead and control you. 1. Awesome. So Kirsch, if you're still here, I'll email you because I got your email. I don't got your email, but I can, when I send you my thank you email, I'll just say, hey, you won, man. Lane filtering on the freeway here in SoCal is quite simple. Stay within 10 miles overflow, and when flow is less than 40-45, be very mindful of cars. Yes, very good, man. I like your guys' input. This is the cool thing about the DDFM crew. We got all these inputs. Yeah. Oh, I need to update. Are we at where are we at? Yeah, I got you right here. 40-26, dude. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Campers in lane 1 suck. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Oh, 40-20. Oh, 40-36, 40-20. It's not updating. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna update it again. Why isn't it updating to the current? Because I see it different on this screen. We're at 40-36. Let me go to my dashboard. Let me go ahead and refresh all this stuff. Who was the most recent? Bruce. Bruce. Dude, thank you so much. Bruce. Need some coasters? Heck yeah, bruh. So guys, you can enter it. It's like $2. You can put $2 down, $5, $10, whatever you want to put. You're going to be entered. You're going to be entered. They do the stuff on the scooter. Opposite lanes. Oh my gosh. You're not going to win the Indian. I wish I could do that. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to get envelopes for these. Got envelopes. I'm going to put 3 in here. And if I have to, I might actually get I'm gonna put them in the envelopes, but I don't want them breaking, so I might actually get hard packaging for this. But this is gonna make it easy for me to take to the post office. There we go. So we got that. So I got 4 of them already packaged up. 4 of them packaged up. One's going to Soul Mojo, 1 to Kirsch, 1 to Dave. And then whoever comes out next gets the last one. You'll pick them up next week? Are you coming down here? You said you were coming down here, but you coming down here for the DGR? Let me refresh everything. All right. A few more minutes. A few more minutes. A few more minutes. A few more minutes. Look at that. Few more minutes. I'll be doing this again on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm gonna put in the extra work to raise money for the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride before I go to the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. So far, the DGR has raised $3,366,000. Wow. 8 more days to go. I plan on doing as much as I possibly can to make this happen. So I shared my own story. You know, put it on there. There's the team. Here's the team. Nikki's going to be in it. But yeah, so when you click that link, you get to this spot. You can actually put in your own amount, or you can just click one of these and do that yourself. But you can do your own amount, and you can hit sponsor. All right. I think that's it. I think that's it. All right, here we go. We're going to do the giveaway. We're doing the giveaway. So 1 through 8. 1 through 8 for the last one. Number 3. Gator. Gator. Gator just got it. Gator. Are you still here, man? I know you're on Discord and you're on Patreon, so I can get you there if you're not. I'll message you if you're not here anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Gator. Good Gator. Rigged. It can't be rigged when I'm doing it live. That's the beauty. Can't rig it if you're doing it live. So let's get that. Let's do. Yami Noob kept his word. I have a shout out. I gotta go watch that video. I have to go watch that video. I'm gonna go watch it after this. When does he shout me out? At the beginning, at the end, in the middle? He'll wait and win the Indian. Oh, you're funny. But guys, you want to? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So, Oxide, send me your info, man. You're on Discord. Send me your info. He just gave. He decided to give it away, man. Here we go. He gave it away. I put your name down. Your name's there. That's paying it forward, dude. You're gonna be blessed for that. I know it's just coasters and stickers and stuff, but the meaning behind why you did that, you're gonna be blessed. I believe in that. That's awesome. That's awesome. No, I don't know about heaven, but I mean, like, you're gonna be blessed. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna be heading out. If you guys would, I'm gonna be on Discord. Okay, so I'm gonna be on Discord. The kids just got home, so I'm gonna hang out with the kids. It's a Friday. Yeah, dude. If Oxide, you need to pass it forward now. You gotta pay it forward now. You're gonna have to do a good deed for somebody else. But yeah, see right here it says Bruce Dobson donated to the stream. So guys, if you join the Discord's absolutely free, and I'll be on there. But I'm gonna be getting off right now because it's been 2 hours. And I'm getting off because the kids are home and stuff, so like that. I'm gonna go ahead and hang out with them. So if you'd like to join on up, bros. It's absolutely free. Absolutely free. Oxide, go ahead and message me your information though, because I've sent a few things to people that were on Patreon and their addresses were old. So send me your information, that way I have your address right now. We did a lot of good, guys. We raised a lot of money today. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. It means a lot to me that you guys are supporting something that I support.